All right, so now we have proportions. Proportions mean you got to cross multiply. So you can do 2 times x plus 8, and then 9 times 4. 9 times 4, that would just be 36. So now we do 2 times x, 2x, 2 times 8, 16. Subtract 16. Get 2x equals 20, divide by 2, x equals 10. I like doing proportions. I think they're a little bit easier. So remember on those, you just have to cross multiply, and if you have more than one thing going on, you got to distribute. So on number 8, we're going to have to distribute both. So we have 6 parenthesis a minus 3. Make sure you put, whenever you have like a variable minus or plus a number, make sure you have that in parentheses. Equals 3 parenthesis a minus 6. So now we distribute. 6 times a is 6a. 6 times negative 3 is negative 18. 3 times a is 3a. 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. Subtract a, 3a. 6a minus 3a is 3a. Minus 18 equals negative 18. Then we can add 18. That gives us 3a equals negative 18 plus 18. A negative, 2 opposites equals 0. And then we divide by 3, so you're going to get a equals 0. Any questions on that one? Has anybody gotten 100 so far? You have? Good. So now this one we're going to cross multiply. 5 times y minus 5 equals 3 times y minus 7. So 5 times y is 5y. 5 times negative 5 is negative 25. 3 times y is 3y. 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. So then we're going to subtract our y's. 5y minus 3y equals 2y minus 25 equals negative 21. Add 25 on both sides. You'll get 2y equals negative 21 plus 25 is 4. Divide by 2. Y equals 4 divided by 2 is 2. All right, and then number 10. Number 10, you're going to cross multiply. 6 times n minus 7. And then 2 times 2n minus 5. 6 times n is 6n. 6 times negative 7 is negative 42. 2 times 2n is 4n. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. Subtract 4n on both sides. 6n minus 4n is 2n. And then the opposite of subtracting 42 is adding 42. So you get 2n equals negative 10 plus 42 is 32. Divide by 2, and n equals 16. Any other questions on that one? All right. Then 15. 15 through 18, there are a few problems on the test like that. I personally think those are the easiest, but I know some of y'all think those are the hardest. Those are the ones I like to do because you don't have any numbers with those. It just takes the least amount of work. So this one, we're trying to get t by itself. So to get t by itself, there's multiplying going on, so you do the opposite of multiplying, which is dividing. So we're going to try to get rid of everything with t. So we're going to get rid of PR. because opposite times is divide. Divide by PR. That cancels out. So we'll be left with I over PR equals T. That's all you have to do because you don't have any like terms, so you can't do anything more. So I over PR equals T. 16, I'm trying to get y by itself. So we first want to get rid of the AX. So we'll subtract the AX since it's a positive AX. I give you a big B little y equals C minus AX. Then to get rid of, get the y by itself, we have to get rid of the capitalized B. And that be y equals C minus AX over B. Does everyone get that? Anybody confused on that one? Unless you were out for the, well, you weren't out, you just weren't in here, so let me know if you have a hard time with those. Okay, on 17, you are going to first multiply by the reciprocal of 4/3. What's the reciprocal of 4/3? Come on, guys. What does reciprocal mean? You take your fraction and you what? Yeah, you flip it. It's 3/4. So you're going to multiply by 3/4. So that'd be 3/4 R equals, now we can get rid of the parentheses, P minus Q. So to get P by itself, we'd have to get rid of that minus Q. So the opposite of minus Q is plus Q. So then we're just left with 3/4 R plus Q equals P. And that's your final answer. Okay, and then 18. 18, we're going to subtract m on both sides. That gives us 2n squared equals 7m minus 1m. 7 minus 1 will give us a 6m. Then we'll divide by 2 to get rid of the 2. And then you have to get rid of that square root. Does anybody remember what the opposite of square root, or shoot, I just told you. What's the opposite of squaring? The square root. So now we've got to take the square root of both sides to get the final answer. That would cancel out. You'll get n equals square root of 6m over 2. There will be a question on the test like that. So make sure everybody understands how to do that. So if you have to get the variable with the square, like where it says n, if you have to do something like that, you do have to take the square root of both sides to get the square off of it. All right.